question. It says, love can being spontaneous be considered as a good midot?
Usually not. If you remember when Yaakov before he passed, he was given blessings to all of his children, right? And how he described Reuben, right? Reuben, you firstborn. It's like like Russian water, like very spontaneous. He decided he saw something wrong, have to act on it, and it was not proper. Whatever he did with moving his father's bed was not proper, and because of his spontaneous, like being spontaneous, he lost his firstborn right. Understand? That's the only reason. It's not because he did not intercede on Yosef's behalf, this and that. No, it's the reason is clearly said by our sages, because he did whatever he did with his bed, with Yaakov's bed, his father's bed. So why? Because he got spontaneous, right? So if it's like calculated, I would say calculated spontaneous. So if person like reads something from the books and said, that's enough, I had enough, I've been loser for so many years, I make myself all the excuses, I know that I'm a loser, from now on I'm going to do this or that, or I'm not going to do this and that. So maybe this is spontaneous, but it's calculated spontaneous, maybe it's good. But other things, like if it's not rational, so we said that a Jew has to think with the intellect, with their soul. Soul is in the brain. Soul is in the brain, and what is in the heart? So even though it says that put it in your heart, but I'm going to explain what does it mean. In the heart, a yetzer hara, right? And when it says that you have to take this word, word of the Torah, and put it in your heart, so meaning that it's yetzer hara, meaning your inside, like your subconscious. In simple words, your subconscious, is going to have this Torah. So meaning what? That if something would come out with you from you spontaneously, is going to be only holy things, only holy thoughts. That's what means, like to put in something in the heart. But generally, if somebody is not on that level, or like to put in Torah in one's heart and inside, so it's yetzer hara. So, but we live by intellect, right? So that's why you have to like consult. You want to make a major change. So ask your rabbi, right? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Right? And sometimes, of course, nobody wants to be like a spoiler or somebody's idea. But sometimes we have to say no, right? Like little kids, right? To little kids, they got excited. Yeah, they got excited, but like. He said, no, I'll do it. I'm going to carry. I'm going to this. We know that you're not going to carry it. And then 5 minutes later, or 1 hour later, you're going to start crying and say, I want to go home. Like what? We know how it's going to. Right? So we're trying to be right. So to give right advice. So spontaneous, calculated, yes. In the holy things, yes. But its heads will be like... also, the spontaneous things can come from Satan. Why? Because he wants you failure. He wants to get you upset. How? You got excited about the right thing, right? And you said, I'm going to do it, and then you did not do it. You dropped, and he's going to say, look at you, look. You're such a failure. You're good for nothing, right? That's his tactic. He would build the person up spiritually to crumble him, right? But we know, of course, and we always say that the definition of righteous person who gets up 7 times. Why? Because 7 times, he fell, right? Why you get up 7 times? Because all of the other times, so only stupid people fall in the same area. Right, so meaning all of this fall of the tzaddik were in different area. That's Satan gave him, and got him, right. And despite of this, he standing up, right. That's but in person who is very emotional, so it's very easy to break them. And unfortunately, I saw the people and I tried to put sense in their mind. But some people they think they have to be all of this winner. Maybe they watch too many movies or watch movie to begin with. It's a problem. I don't know. So the society tell them they have to be winner. If they're not winner, if number two, it's like you're almost garbage. You're not deserve to live or something like that. Right? That's not Judaism. Judaism is what? So you do your best. You do your best with talents that Hashem gave you, and when you fall, it's a next. The falling is the next opportunity to go higher. That's the stepping stone. That's it. So I'm not going to make this mistake. Why? Because I fell last time, and I remember how bad I fell, and that's it. I'm not going to do it again. That's a perfect thing, right? This failure is how you're learning, like learning curve. Okay. What else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So about this issue being spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Say someone is perhaps the opposite. For example, I don't know, like overthinker.
Mm-hmm.
He overthinks on everything.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent that the person often kind of sabotages himself and his own stuff. Would it be okay for this person to become a little bit more spontaneous in what he does?
Yes. That's what exactly. Thank you very much for this beautiful question. That's what we learn in the Rambam in Shmone Prakim, right? And we said the person must go in the middle of the road, except two cases, right? Except anger, right? To be like extreme, not to be angry, but to be spontaneous, not good, as we said, and to be overthinker is also not good. So you have to be in the middle of the road. You have to be spontaneous, but in the same way that you have to do your calculation and do your job, right? Think and discuss, and that's actually we had a video like that. I'm not sure published, not published. Baruch Hashem, I have wonderful team that I don't even know what they do, but when I see it, it's always mind blowing, always amazing. That's my personal blessing, right? So we said in one of the video. So one of the jobs of wife, right? We said the wife is a helper against him, right? So we said when person does Hashem's will, so she's going to be the biggest helper, the biggest blessing. But if he's does not do what Hashem wants, so she's going to be against him, aggravate him, and right, and Hashem is going to use her as the best tool. So the problem most time is not as a wife. The problem most of the times is with the man. That's correct. Guaranteed, almost guaranteed, right? But we said that. But the job of the wife, well, what is the job of the wife? She was given this sixth sense, and I see with my wife. Sometimes she asks me questions. I said why would you ask me this question? And she started explaining. I said, whoa, I never thought of this from this perspective. So women, even though they don't learn, my wife does not learn, I don't know, 10% whatever I learn. But she has this, not only her, women, I see natural ability to ask the question. And we said in that video, so that's obligation of the wife to stop this, this husband of hers, this, right, from making rational decisions, right, to ask him, to question him, and to start him, make him to think, to analyze things before making any decision. That's a role of a woman, right? That's her obligation. Not just say yes, it's a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea. Just think about it. Right? That's why women have this special vision. And sometimes my wife would say, it's not right. I cannot explain. So and many times, I mean, I don't want to say many times because I don't remember any exception. Whatever she said, something is like that. It was always like that. And she could not explain. Okay, but so yeah. So that's what we think. We're going to link now. Whatever, if a woman is deserving, she's trying to be close to Hashem. So it's being what? So it's a reward for her husband, because if he would have a rebellious wife and he would want to jump from the building, maybe. Understand? Not to have you. And I saw that a few times in my life. I was so bad. It's unbelievable. This I remember we went to Lakewood some time ago. Like it was like Holomayat. We decided to have a family like retreat to go to the Lakewood to this event. It's very like whatever, right? And it was the one guy, Hasid, with this big shtreimel, this and that, and his wife was dressed like unbelievable. The girls on the street, like in New York, they're dressed like here, and a few little kids. So I'm not sure why, if he has some sense in his mind, right? He would be very embarrassed to have a wife like that. Yeah, you understand? I never forget it. I said, look at my wife. She looked unbelievable, very bad, very bad. So that's a punishment. So if she wants to be modest, she wants to do this, you must encourage. Okay. What else?
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.